drivable par 4 today.
Yeah, moved it up. Trying to give players a chance to go for it. There's still a big cypress tree overhanging that is visually intimidating.
Great group of players. 4 birdie putts on this green.
You know, with Madeline, they're tight. Yeah, you got to give it a go. What a putt. That's match.
Teams will advance today to the semifinals. 3 have already clinched a spot, including the Swedes, Grant Boone, Morgan Pressel, watching Madeline Sagstrom at the 6th.
And the Swedish team has been so impressive up to this point and continues.
On the LAT, quite a prolific winner already over there.
Okay. All right, Hannah Green back at the 12th in this matchup of teams that haven't lost a match yet. Australia and Thailand. Patty Tavatanikit for the ties. They're unbeaten this week for birdie at 12.
We're going to see some fireworks today on 12. They've moved the tee box up. Patty with an easy birdie from front of the green.
The ties have already locked up a spot in the semifinals tomorrow morning. And that other Thai team, Arya Jatanagarn, how many of this length has she made this week?
Specifically on this 9th hole, this would be for her 3rd birdie of the week on this 9th hole.
From a number 1 in the world. Well, it's been a tough go of it for the English team. They had a couple of their top players withdraw right as the event was beginning. But Jody Urquhart not giving up, playing with Bronte Law. Both matches today and have the U.S. lose both. This is Shiyu Lin. Lost a playoff last week at Wilshire down in Los Angeles. That ties them up. Nelly Korda, they are unbeaten this week, thanks to shots like this at the 6th.
Up against a really tough duo of Caroline Hedwall and Anna Nordquist. You need to do some of those kinds of things to beat that tough duo.
Madeline Sagstrom, they've been terrific. She and Maya Stark. This was at that same 6th.
Yeah, her ball striking has been superb this week. Here's some more fireworks on the 6th hole.
Tom.
And a close match here between Arya and Maria Jatanagarn, Hannah Green and Sarah Kemp. It's Thailand versus Australia. Players have struggled on this par 3 this week, but not Arya Jatanagarn on this occasion. So that should be a birdie too.
Just 105 yards is all she had, but came out very low from that lie.
Iron in her hand.
Accessible
Wind
hole
hurting a little left to right.
Accessible hole location today, Kay, in that back right. Beauty. Well judged for distance control.
They wanted. Up at 14. Steph Kiriakou playing with Minji Lee for a 3rd straight day. She's done that a lot this week.
She's played really well as a rookie to this team and only 2nd
experience.
A good birdie look here. I have it moving a little left to right back down the hill.
To your point, Grant, somebody who's gone 5-0 in a Solheim Cup match. So a Scottsdale resident Paige going with the long sleeve version.
I mean, that's appropriate.
She's adapted to the desert climbs.
Snapped left on her midway through that putt.
Called it maybe her favorite course in America. About that.
We saw the close tee shot from Arya, so the Australians need to hole a putt. This is Sarah Kemp, and that one's not going to drop.
Titakun, the 20-year-old, in her 2nd season on the LPGA Tour. Thailand needs just 1 point from its 2 matches. At 15.
Yeah, I'm sure a few people have driven across the bridge to be here watching today. Kiriakou, where's that one gone? Oh, the answer is wonderful shot.
Missed her birdie putt. For Anna, this is relatively flat. It looks like it actually might pick up speed at the end.
Yeah, pretty good for speed. So that'll be a 3, guaranteed. the two European countries in the mix here, England and Sweden. Kiriakou, after that lovely approach, just for a birdie to win the hole.
Thailand 4, Australia.
Tomorrow we're going to foursomes and a couple of singles matches, so we'll mix it up.
Let's check in with Roning Yin, who makes that, playing with Janet.
For the second hole in a row, Sweden a chance to go up in the match for the first time.
Well, she said she first match out today of the 8. Again, each country has 2 matches per day. This is Steph Kiriakou.
They're fighting their way back from a 3-down deficit.
They won the last 2 holes.
This is at the 15th, and a birdie to win the hole here for Moria Jutanagarn. They're already up in the match, and they are now cruising along at 3 up with 3 to play. So it looks as
this is a par putt for Anna Nordqvist.
Not much in this putt. I have it right edge.
And that's also what Anna had.
Go a long way. They're down in the match. This was a moment ago, playing Patty Tavatanakit and Nataya Titakun. Yeah. So yeah, walks that in, so they guarantee the half point. And it is looking more and more likely that Thailand of the matches. Nelly Korda for a birdie here at 11.
Yeah, this is going to be slow. Might drip to her right at the end.
Certainly gave it a whack up the hill. Barnes as well, I had my eye on him.
Mine was Kings Barnes.
In honor of the 2017 AIG Women's Open.
One of my favorite golf courses.
I also liked Hit Show. Lilia Vu just missing out.
And along the shores of Lake Merced, the Olympic Club behind her. And it's Lexi Thompson, the 10th.
Decent angle to this back right hole location from the left rough. We've seen it. I feel like in the last 30 minutes, how many times styles of game, typically a player who would be very consistent, make a lot of pars, with a player who's more explosive and would make more birdies, potentially more mistakes.
Deceptive.
A couple of holes behind as we take you to the drivable 12th and Nelly Korda.
It's only 249 to the front. This headed left.
Yeah, that's in the awkward bunker. Awkward length over another bunker. Lilia going left too.
Yeah, this is our top tracer technology presented by Progressive Insurance.
Choosing to just lay up there. Find a number that she's comfortable with, lay it back to that, make sure you...
To tie the hole and to win the match. Wow, go and get it in a hurry. Tavatanakit and Titakun, just like the Jutanagarn sisters, go 3-0 in 4 ball, 6-0 the ties.
Wonderful shot. That's not something that you practice very often.
Anna Nordqvist at 12 for birdie. That was just a moment ago. First, we check in with Bronte Law. This to tie the hole. And Bronte, one of the Solheim Cup stars for Europe in 2019.
Ball above her feet. Kind of a dodgy lie, but boy, she has such good hands.
Yeah, just tremendous. She's gotten up and down from almost everywhere. We have
awesome. I mean, not, you know, that's hard, a format that most of the players in the field will hardly ever play. Nordqvist now.
Say 5-iron.
there's no question that
on the 273-yard 12th.
Oh, look at her taking it right up and over that cypress tree. Wonderful leave, lots of green to work with. Got a little unfortunate
about this shot. I think trying to take it a little bit towards the very left front corner of the green and hope it slides right.
Yeah, that's a tough shot for her tendency, especially with an in-to-out golf swing. Tends to hit a
problem reaching. We'll see here.
Yeah, this is, ooh, 250 to the front. This is right to right. She's going to be over dancing with the cypress trees.
If it comes out.
Tried to get underneath that to give it some extra launch to get it up over the trees.
Over at the 16th, Jin Young Ko. A putt to win the match with Yeoju Kim. So Korea finally on the board. They had already been eliminated after 2 days. And so they're going to win both matches over Saso and Shibuno. They'll finish with a couple of points, but after just 2 of 3 days of pool play. 15.
This is Shi Yulin, a birdie to win the hole. Takes China 2 up against England, and it's just not getting any better for Jodie Hewitt-Shadoff and Bronte Law, who lost.
Opened back in 1870. At the 12th, Maya Stark's third.
Madeline Sagstrom before her hit a
2 up in the match right now. Houston and Young, the 2 players who stepped in for Georgia Hall and Charlie Hull, coming across from the Ladies European Tour to play this week, and that one needed a hop forward, and
now that everybody's played, then that choice is gone.
Okay. For birdie, Kang. Short hole, but
this to finish up and get a par on the card for Sweden. She had driven it in the penalty area. Second shot came up short in the bunker, and that was up and down for par.
Anna chose her birth date, the 10th of month of June, at 14. I've seen some great shots to this tough par 4 this week. There's another one.
This is Yu Lu with her second shot. And that could well get the Chinese back into this match.
For birdie. So a 2-up lead, for Madeline Sagstrom and Maya Stark.
Chitty.
I'm not sure where the next one will be, but likely is that we will go back to Korea, and there's so much energy. Let's go to 16.
And Shi Yulin really needs this for the Chinese team. That for birdie. They are, as is this duo.
Yeah, maybe a late rally here for Team China. This is a birdie to win the hole in the other match. 1 down.
This is Lily Vu at 14. It's a tough hole to tie with a birdie. At the 16th, Bronte Law has this to extend the match against Roning Yen and Shi Yulin. So
14th. This is Norquist on the tee at 15. Yeah, that's in good shape. So coming down the stretch.
Just an 8-iron and on a really good line.
Oh, I'd say that's a good line. Wonderful shot.
Those 2 shots she's hit at 14 and 15.
Yeah.
14's not sure.
It's a birdie to win the hole for Jodie Hewitt-Shadoff. Much needed. Oh, no. That close to forcing it down the 18th. Because China are...
Oh, that's a big one.
Putt to win the match here for China. This is Shi Yulin. It'll be Shi Yulin Roning Ying's first win of the week, and it's disappointment for the English pair of Law and Shadoff, who come up empty-handed. Oh, she knew she needed to make it. So Norquist has not been conceded, Paige.
England, so Rachin Lu or Yulu has to make birdie to tie the hole, and this to stay alive. Okay, huge. That keeps them one down with 2 to play. They've got to win 17, and the 7th match is where we find Anna Nordqvist for her second shot.
Yeah, it's ball slightly below her feet, but this on a good line, and given the last 2 approaches, this is another good one.
I think she's been a total of about 10 feet for birdie. The last.
And the great thing about match play, does not have to worry about the comebacker, just thinking bottom of the cup. Oh, and she never played that high enough.
This is Rachin Lu at the 17th. The English pair both have shorter birdie putts to come, and China must win the hole. So this is a must make, and she just made one on the previous hole, and that one goes in. So this could be a huge turn of events for China.
And they know it, Tom.
Okay.
Just another huge.
Houston now to tie the hole, and that misses. So China are now all square in that match. It's tied up. They have to.
Lined up, got that line on her ball just on the left edge, right where she started it. Nicely done.
This is high quality golf.
Just ahead of you.
Par 5 18th, Rachin Lu and Yulu. They must win this hole. 3rd shot for Rachin.
Whole location today all the way back right, giving herself a chance.
It'd be a big time to get that first one to fall.
It does fall right in the heart as well. So Lexi with the birdie. Headwall here, on the other hand, has a putt to win the hole.
Slightly downhill, moving from her left to right.
And just enough pace, and the fist pump we see from Headwall, which we've seen before in the Solheim Cup. Remember, she was the first player in the history of the Solheim Cup to win all 5 matches. That was back in 2013.
I got a 3rd shot for Alice Houston.
It's a little bit short-sighted here. Going to be tough to control the spin, but wow, what a shot. That could be it.
That may do it. Yep. And we already saw that great pitch from Houston. So China's got to make and hope that England misses both of its birdie putts. Young first. But that's the mark. Can you see that the match is not enough for China? So Lu has to make this, or Rachin Lu has to make. Must make to even have a chance. And that's good.
Putt here.
Good for them. Alice Houston and Liz Young, they answered the call when they got the texts early Sunday morning. King Charles this morning, no victory here at Harding Park. 16, Lexi Thompson.
That means the United States is in to tomorrow's semifinal, but still want to finish this off strong.
Putt to win the hole. All right, so 3 straight holes won for Lexi and Danielle, and they go from 2 down to 1 up. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't change anything in terms of what's going to happen tomorrow, but it's a win on the hole. It's a tie in the match.
Thanks, Maya.